Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Meta Is Futile presents Lost Mine of Phandelver, SRD only, which I'm pretty sure we just have abandoned at this point.
We're way beyond that.
We
It's
started this
it's
as SRD only.
great that you're trying.
Oh, I need to mute myself on the other.
Tanks
Anyway,
and people on the main screen, but I can see
thank you all so much for joining us this Friday night. Hope you guys had a good week and everything. I don't believe we have any announcements at the moment. Hope y'all enjoyed the absolutely unhinged Wednesday stream where we just talked about ties for half of it.
I'll do it
What are you
again.
talking about?
That
What
was
are
a
you
lot of
talking-
fun, actually.
That never happened.
We
Weird.
might do more
We were talking
like
serious
that.
things.
Fashion
So-
stream win.
fashion stream when
Fashion stream. Oh lordy.
we could probably make that work.
I'll pull
But-
out the fleece lined Crocs.
Ooh.
What? You. You.
I don't.
Cursed.
You
Ow.
pull
I
out-
have-
What?
I've unironically
You
worn
live in
Crocs,
Georgia.
and why?
Yeah.
Why the
Fleece-lined
fuck do
Crocs.
you have fleece-lined Crocs, you
I guess so you
heathen?
can be barefoot in the winter.
There's just slippers.
Yeah, they're
Wait,
basically.
you
just-
actually have? I thought you just like.
No, I literally
Okay, I
have a
thought you
pair.
were trying to be cursed. Okay.
No, I actually have a pair.
Um.
Sometimes we play D&D.
So, last session. How about that last session?
Take a head.
Last session was all the camera time that Max gets. He does not have to be seen again at all this campaign.
Got a dead sister that begs to differ.
Good news, Max met his sister. Bad news, he had to kill her.
Bad news, he met his sister.
Yeah.
You saw his sister for the
Bad news,
first
he met his
and last
sister.
time.
We learned something about Cain.
Who?
Turns out Cain is not Cain. He has a tiefling named Jasper,
I know a Jasper. I don't know a Kane.
who was hired by Halia, from the Order of Silent,
Yes,
right?
something like that.
Yes. Which is an assassin's guild.
Yeah, I think so. I think a few of us kind of missed that beat.
It was about midday when we left off, and you guys were outside of the.
Wyvern
the-
Tour, I believe.
Yes, you guys were in Wyvern Tor outside of a cavern. Jasper had just went invisible and had volunteered to stealthily scout, and the orc was just failing perception checks left and right. The single orc guard is like looking very intently at a tree on the other side because he thinks there's a person there. He's pulling an Ula.
Only an Ula.
Yes. So, Jasper. Oh, that's going to be an adjustment. You've gone invisible. What you going to do next?
Just run the other direction, I guess. Bye, guys.
Oh, no.
Oh.
We did not account for this, actually.
Jeez, wait.
Shit,
You've been
okay.
taking a while.
It's fine. He just went out to go get milk.
You went out to go get milk.
He'll be right back.
It's been 18 years.
No, he'll just kind of like activate his boots or whatever and just go not 150 feet. Fuck.
Oh,
Air's getting thin up
That's
there,
one way to
buddy.
get out of here.
that is one way. There we go.
Up and away.
All right, so
Now he don't make footprints, and now he's super sneaky.
he's super sneaky.
Super sneaky and game's paused.
There you go. No, it's not. It's fine. It's been a minute. I'm sorry.
Been a week.
It's been a week. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
All right.
Yeah.
You are is the cave is about 15-20 foot tall at the mouth, so you are able to fly over the orc if that's what you want to do.
Neat.
Make a stealth check with advantage as you do.
That is a big other gross thing right there.
That is a big other gross thing right there, yes.
Got such ugly teeth. Like, Max, how can you say that tieflings are ugly when like things like these exist?
Things like this exist.
He never said that tieflings were ugly. He said that they were inherently evil more often than not.
More
Same
often.
thing. Ugly on the inside.
All right, big guy, are you gonna perception at all? You sure aren't. All right, he doesn't even remotely see you. He is staring intently, and for a minute you think he's staring at you. He's staring through you at something in the trees. It's like a bird that's skittering around, and he's just waiting for it to jump out.
Waiting to jump out so we can shoot it, I guess. Just sneak on past you, and oh, there's a lot of friends there.
All right, so what you see is a few other orcs. The half orc that was in the castle with you, with y'all. Another half orc that looks a lot bigger than her, that is sitting with his arms crossed, as leaning back as if he is a warlord, and a centaur with a gray coat, dark skin, and white hair.
Oh.
And as you are in there, as you go in there, make me a stealth check with advantage. Oh, fuck. Okay, sure.
Is he hiding, Rose? Is he sneaky?
Jesus! Chat, that was a 28, by the way. Because you guys can't, I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's just like, yes, hi.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out by the ceiling. No one ever looks up.
Alright. You're wanting to listen in?
Yeah,
Okay, neat.
just hang out for a minute, see what they're talking about.
Make me a perception. As I roll perception checks for everyone to see if you
Nice.
know someone might someone might see you. She doesn't.
Like the invisible. Can't see invisible things. That's the point.
He also doesn't. You might be able to sense them, like an anime. Sir, you have a +4. How the fuck? I mean, that's fair though. That is like a 28.
Because Jasper has a +9.
Because Jasper is a sneaky boy. Not saving throw. I don't think the ogres are gonna. I don't even think the ogres can, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I don't think any of these guys actually can see Jasper, so. Okay, actually can, like, sense Jasper. So, your perception was an 11. You come in at the, kind of at the tail end of their conversation. The centaur seems to be, scrying something, some kind of runic circle around with some magic chalk that he has in a bag. And the half orc that was with y'all in the castle has is like bandaging herself up, and they are apologizing that they couldn't follow directions and get him what he needed, and he is simply like, don't worry about it. Seems I've underestimated my student. I would almost be proud if he wasn't so infuriating right now. This is going to slow down my plans considerably, but it seems luck is on our side. He was useful for one thing, I see, so. I appreciate you not killing him, at least. And then the half-orc is like, well, him and his friends didn't exactly give me the same respect. You still chilling out?
I mean, yeah, just see what he can get.
All right. For the sake of me, are
Not
y'all?
having to talk
I
to
look
him.
over and Rye and Trit are giggling. Are y'all sending each
Don't
other?
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That means yes.
Sorry, go ahead, Blue. What'd you say?
That's a great question.
Sorry. For the sake of me not talking to myself, the centaur will allude to a plan when he's almost finished with his circle. He's gonna run out of chalk and kind of curse a little bit and start fishing around, complaining that he doesn't want to have to walk back to Waterdeep. The the big half orc seems to be in charge. The other orcs around are trying to look fancy and eloquent and failing considerably. The two other creatures with them are big and stupid. One of them is sleeping in the corner and has one of those snot bubbles from his nose.
Something.
The centaur will explain that recent events have put a snag in the plan and he's not going to be able to give the orcs exactly what was promised, but the orcs will. It's no problem, boss. We knew we were getting in a little over our heads anyway. We're just happy with what you can give us. And we'll make do, we always do. You will get that the name of this half-orc is Crawfish. This half-orc is Sylphie. And the centaur's name is Alistair.
One of those names is maybe familiar. Kelsey.
It occurs to me I should have muted the rest of y'all while I did this with Kane, but oh well.
Oh,
Or
well.
with Jasper, but oh well.
I thought you were.
Less I have to explain later.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, we don't even know any of these people anyway. So it's fine.
The talking seems to have stopped as Alistair goes to rummage around in the supplies for more chalk, and there's going to be a changing of the guard.
We'll just fly on out of there while they are mingling.
All right. Make one more stealth check as you do. Just for funsies, you might not. No, never mind. I'm not even gonna roll that. There's like 3 people that might be able to. I think there's only 3 people in here that actually might be able
The
to.
3 with unique tokens, perhaps?
There's 2. Just kidding. There's 2 in here that might be able to. And none of them did. Okay, anyway. Yeah, you were able to fly in and out fairly quickly. And this one will go sit in the corner. And as he changes, the one is just like, there's something out there. Is it a bird? No, it's bigger than a bird. Oh. He then sits
squirrel.
intently and starts and stares at the tree as well.
They're so good at
About
their
the tree.
job.
Maybe he's right about the tree papers.
Surely there is something in the tree. Alright. Yes, you are able to sneak back undetected.
Just land on the ground.
And let's just real quick see if this guard notices any of you.
We're only standing out in the open having a open-air
Hey, we're behind a
conversation.
rock. Barely.
That is a 3.
Yeah.
He is staring intently.
We are very much behind the rock as we were behind the trees at the windmill.
Yeah. So while Jasper was luckily orcs are a lot stupider than hags. While Jasper was on his trip, what were you guys talking about? Anything in particular?
And I think Caster was just telling the uppers that she thinks she might have known that redheaded orc. I mean, a long time ago.
That is a revelation.
Yeah, her name's Sylphie. We were orphans together. She always said her
Sure.
parents would come back for her. Don't know if they did. Guess I got adopted and never heard from her again. So
Huh.
Well, we can wish for the best.
yeah, so I mean, hopefully, I mean, she remembers who I am, and like now that I remember who she is, I feel like so bad for hitting her with that magic now. But
Sure. You murked her with that magic.
yeah,
Good job.
Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie! Here's a
Comes in
guiding
with-
bolt to the face.
Sucker punch with a guiding bolt.
my defense, there was a lot going on, and it's been like literal decades at this point.
Well, it was a bit of a
But yeah,
high
I
adrenaline
can't
scenario.
imagine there's many redheaded half-orcs named Sylphie.
That could be any
Yeah.
ASMR skeleton with a gold tooth.
Maybe I should have recognized her. Again, there's probably not even that many redheaded half-orcs, but
I
don't know.
mean, there was a lot
I would
going on,
recognize something like you were both kids.
and
People look different when they get older, at least a little bit.
a little bit. I mean, I ain't changed in a while, but
Ha!
Right.
What are you talking about? And it is about this time that Jasper comes back.
So Rissy's just been kind of watching and waiting for.
there you are.
Dumb as rocks.
Oh, does he just reappear?
Oh,
Pretty much.
Hey, yeah. What you find out, Jasper?
Yeah, well, the half-orc girl from the castle there, so.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's who we need to talk with.
Yes. That's
Also a centaur who mentioned a certain student.
uh-oh.
He came in person.
I mean,
That complicates things considerably.
Wait, your teacher was a centaur?
a bit of a long story.
I mean, I don't. I mean,
I feel
who
like
am I
that's
to
a
Yes or
judge?
weird
no?
joke to make.
Who am I?
about a
Who am I to
centaur.
judge? But
Uh,
that's
so
something.
And what the heck did he hire mercenaries for if he was coming himself?
Insurance.
Kelsey, I know you said you didn't want to give up the staff, but I'm not sure you have any other option at this point.
Alistair is always a man of contingencies.
Okay. We really didn't have a contingency for students stealing his staff.
Yeah, you put a bounty on him and send a bunch of orcs after him.
Yeah.
I mean, scaring somebody into compliance is a thing,
Perfect plan. What could go wrong?
Well, Kelsey, what's our plan at this point? That changes things.
Well, I mean, there's one way in. Didn't see another way out. There's a lot of orcs in there. Two other big things.
Big things. Oh boy.
Big, ugly, lots of teeth.
Ah,
Sure, if we could just
Also absolutely dumb as a
stealth
rock.
you, we could sort of
Dumber than the others.
I don't think we can dumb down.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably the two wizards that we have to deal with. Or worry about.
Kelsey's actually stumped you.
Yeah, Kelsey, what's your plan?
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
guess-
a plan for this. I didn't
So,
have a bloody plan for this.
I don't know why I thought it'd be as simple as arranging a meeting with Sylvie.
Kels, what's your goal?
My goal was to at least buy some, at least get some some time to at least handle all our business that's going on right now.
Oh my god, he rolled above a 10.
And maybe avoid the orc rolling above a 10.
Y'all do me a favor, roll stealth check.
Oh, God.
Just because he actually rolled above a 10 this time, so I have to try.
Oh, boy. The thing that Kelsey doesn't have.
It's a lot of 7s.
7.
Oof.
Well, Kelsey, you're not the only one not behind a rock.
Nope.
Like,
Oh, look, the one they're after.
Yeah.
like the rock literally blocks everyone except for Kelsey.
I can
Kelsey, yeah.
salvage this. I can.
I don't think that rock's big enough to hide behind.
Kelsey, as you're trying to figure out what exactly to do, there's a oi!
Oh.
You!
Oh no.
Oh, crud.
Okay, plan now quickly. Something.
Me?
Okay.
Turn in the Dragonborn.
Jasper's like, that's what they want. We can just give it to them. It's fine.
Me? The one standing out in the open. Me.
He's gonna gesture for someone.
Oh, hello, excuse me. Aster will step out from behind the rock.
How-
Hi. We're here to meet with Sylphie. Could you bring her outside, and
It is so
preferably not any other people who may or may not be inside there?
It's about that time that Sylphie pops her head out.
Oh.
It is Sylphie.
Hey, Sylphie.
She sees you, Aster. Her face falls into like a grimacy frown. Like for a minute, she's like, huh, and then she's like, grr, and she just turns around and goes back inside. Boss says you can talk to her inside if you want to.
Okay, she's gonna look back at Kelsey now.
And that's that's the lizard we want.
Y'all are
Yeah, we
gonna
need
have
to talk
Yeah.
about.
y'all are gonna have to ask for peace on both sides.
Right. Are we guaranteed safety while we discuss this?
I don't think we're guaranteed anything, Esther.
Well, Esther's asking. Then Orkin.
That is far away.
The orc is like nodding solemnly, and then you hear, "Oi! Are they guaranteed safety while they talk to you?"
Do they have rights?
And then Sylphie like comes running back out, and she's just like, "I don't know. Does the guiding bolt to my face say safety? I guess as long as that doesn't happen, it's fine."
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm sorry. I did.
Was it-
It's you, Sylphie.
It was a
Sorry.
bit of a tight spot.
There was a
Tensions
lot
were
going
high.
on.
There's a lot going on.
Come on.
Okay.
Boss says you're safe. This guard looks very proud of himself. Oh, is it just those two? Are y'all not going?
No, sorry, I was.
I mean, if,
They don't know the rest of you are there right now. So.
Rissy, Max,
we
and
going?
Jasper are just like, nah.
Are we
You
going
don't-
with them?
You know, actually,
you
that's a
don't
good
have
idea.
to.
As wait, wait,
Sorry,
check.
what?
I mean, did it look like they were going to follow or not?
I don't know, did it?
As we were walking away, like
Max is
looking back.
making no effort to hide himself, but he's just leaning on the
Wow.
rock. Look, I'm a deputy of Phandelver, and this is a civil matter.
All right. Oh, okay, there's some friends.
Is anyone else following them?
Yo,
I'm
I
gonna
smell,
go with no.
I smell something. Smells like just desserts.
Oh
It smells like karma.
I love this. Everyone's just like, nah, y'all got it. Send
It
the
smells
two
like karma and it's a bitch in it.
Let's send the two squishy ones in.
Oh.
Shouldn't we?
Right,
Shouldn't
hi.
we at least be on standby?
I'm standing right by here.
Yeah, if
You
it's green long
know,
enough, we can
closer
probably
than-
run.
Probably run.
Jasper said run.
I'm surprised Jasper isn't thinking about the reward.
There is a hefty reward.
Hmm.
Light.
Half.
Yeah,
if
that
he's
involves
dead.
going through a wizard and like the maybe bard cleric. He's not sure. Not sure what she is.
If y'all aren't going in or moving, the guard will stay outside, just to keep an eye on y'all. You know. They were peace. There was. He's just like, now. I guarantee you lot safety.
I knew there was something.
No
up there.
funny business.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No funny business.
Are y'all gonna run or are y'all gonna stay?
Shouldn't we
three
be
of
a little
y'all.
closer? You know,
Look, I've already had a bit of a week.
I know you have. You both had kind of a hell of a
And,
couple days.
That's not even Kane no more. So,
Never
Do
was
y'all
really.
need to sort something out here? Do I need to go follow him?
Oh look.
Dang it!
Nope.
Where the
Mr. Jasper. Aw.
Jasper go? Oh, he pieced out. I see him now.
Max is gonna look back. I guess not.
Oh, okay.
This ain't my business. I don't need to be sticking my nose in it.
Then you don't have
All right.
to. You don't
Okay,
have
I'm just
to.
following you. At this point.
The cave.
Oh, don't sound like they're serving refreshments anyway.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can't find. Let me see if there's a description of the cave so I can set the scene. As if I should have had this out anyway. You know, why would I do that?
This is civil
All
part.
right. Nope.
It's only the thing you didn't.
So the
ever want to
cave
happen.
is pretty sizable. There's a fire smoldering in the center, and there's like two good cots that are for, obviously the leaders, and the rest of them just seem to kind of sleep wherever they land. There's a half finished runic circle roundabouts here where Alistair was drawing.
Am I able to make out anything about it?
Can Kelsey make a Arcana check on that?
Arcana checks, both of y'all.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
Go
dang.
student team.
Y'all,
Wow. We've been
y'all
paying
have
attention in Alistair's classes.
Yeah,
wait,
apparently you guys
wait.
recognize one of specifically Alistair's teleportation circles.
Oh.
When you see it, you had to memorize it for a quiz one day, and if you got even a rune off, you got a 0. He was a very hard teacher, but hey, you know it now, so
Kelsey, you're seeing that, right?
Yeah, I got a 99 on that.
Stay away from that if I were you. I would imagine that.
it is half finished. It's not like done all the way.
No, but and how close is it to being finished though?
Not very. He ran out of chalk halfway through. Now he's got to get.
A half-load
He-
gun is still a loaded gun. Like,
He was
who knows?
fishing through supplies and such, and now as you enter, the two orcs are kind of sitting back. This orc is also gonna sit back as instructed, and Alistair is gonna step forward.
Hi,
Oh
Professor
boy, the
Alistair.
last person you wanted to see.
Aster, it is very good to see you again. I hope you are doing well.
I, I've been better.
I can imagine. You know, I think a lot of us have been better. As his eyes go to Kelsey.
Kelsey is down. Eye is down.
His hoof is gonna kind of paw the ground for a moment. And he's just like, now I'm sure I don't need to express how disappointed I am that my own prized student, who I took under my wing, metaphorically, of course, would steal my most valuable item.
Inspect Kelsey.
Right. Good to see you too, Professor.
This has caused no end of problem for me, Kelsey. There were things in motion that I needed the staff for, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Things have gone not according to plan, but plan enough. But I will be needing my staff back.
What? Are you somehow wrapped up in everything going on with Phandelver too?
We don't need to talk about my business.
I'll hand over the staff to you. But there have been some matters that have popped up in the area.
Oh, do tell.
What's more important than me getting my stick back?
Basically. What could be more important, Kelsey, than righting this wrong?
There's a lot of people in danger, and there's been a lot of things that have been happening. And as always, I've wrapped myself up in it. And I have no grounds to ask. But I will come willingly, returning staff and turning myself in for what I've done, on the account that we can close out our chapter here in Phandelver.
And what chapter is that? Are you thinking of going after the dragon yourselves?
After the dragon? No, not after the dragon.
Something needs to be done about it.
Something does need to be done about it. As well as there has been a revelation of this old artifact, a spell forge of sorts.
Ah, yes. I know of the spell forge.
And there's been some people, bad people, who have been trying to get at it, and we do wish to close that out.
Well, I imagine if there is a dragon guarding it, there's not too many people what can walk up to it. What is your plan? What is your brilliant idea? Please do tell. I'm all ears, and he's gonna sit.
At the centerpiece of all of this, there's been one consistent thing that has been organizing all of it. we have arranged an agreement with the dragon to visit the Spellforge, and with that, we will be able to unmask the one who's been behind all of this.
No, absolutely not. It is too dangerous. You can't handle something like that.
Can't handle.
Dangerous. But what's dangerous is sending bounty hunters after. Get your staff back.
I needed my staff for... Listen, it's not just a staff. You don't know what that staff can do. If that staff falls into the wrong hands, as it has, clearly, it could be catastrophic. Not to mention that my reputation goes up in smoke the moment someone realizes a student stole it from me. So,
Did that happen exactly? Like, were there not any defenses around the staff if it's so important?
oh no, there was. I'm sure he was able to wiggle his way out of it. He's good at magic, though, despite knowing clearly I underestimated him. Won't happen again. You don't know what the staff can do, Kelsey. You're not ready for it.
No, I don't know what the staff can do, but I do know there's greater dangers that are lying in wait right now.
And you think you are ready for them?
No, I don't think I'm ready. I'm not ready at all.
You're not.
But with
So-
Esther and with Max and Reese and I'm still getting the name down. But with all of us, we have able to actually make an impact and help the people around here. And no, I don't think I'm ready to take on a dragon. No, I don't think I could possibly comprehend the powers of the staff or the Spellforge or any of this. But no one has done so far.
Well, not that you know of. There were things in motion. There are always things in motion around powerful artifacts like these.
But we're finding out. I did.
And that's what we're trying to find out. There is some sort of... There's a man behind all of this. He is the one who was contracting the Green Runes. He was the one responsible for all these things happening in Phandelver. And we are this close to unmasking it all. And possibly bringing some semblance of peace to this place again.
Sylphie's gonna pipe up and just be like, I believe they mean the spider, sir. And Alistair's gonna huff and stand back up and approach. Or try to approach. As close as he can get.
No, we're not. I'm not gonna stop him if it doesn't look like he's making to grab Kelsey.
Kelsey, you cannot handle the spider. Just as you cannot handle the staff. Hand it over. You and your friends go back to Waterdeep. Or wherever you came from and forget about all this and let those of us with more experience handle it.
I can't just walk away from this now. I am so close.
Sir, with all like due respect, like no one was handling it.
Oh, were you handling it?
We've rescued the town from the Green Brands.
Mm-hmm.
It's safer there now.
Oh, and that's all well and good. But, just Spellforge. Just, how do you get into the Spellforge? Do you know? Any idea?
You need the map and the key.
A map and a key. Where is this map and this key, Kelsey?
It was handed off to the dragon
Handed off to the dragon
in exchange for access to the forge.
in exchange for access to the forge. You. He's gonna turn to Aster and just be like, handling it. Handling it.
I wasn't saying we
To
were
be
handling
fair,
it,
it
but
wasn't our
clearly
call.
no one else was handling it.
Well,
Try.
not that you know of. Seems to me like there was a lot of things in place that you all came in and disrupted. I'm picturing Max outside just like nodding, and then this orc who's looking at Max is like also nodding, like yes. Max starts nodding and the orc starts nodding. Are you giving me my staff back or not? As he looms over you. He's a pretty big centaur.
Tall.
He's tall.
You can have your staff. But I'm not going back to Waterdeep. I have to see this out.
You're going to get yourself killed, Kelsey. Do I have to prove that to you? And he's going to cast
God.
mage armor on himself. Bringing his AC up to 14.
Why?
Okay. I'm starting to understand where Kelsey's bad habits are coming from. Jeez.
Do I have to prove to you that you're gonna get yourself killed? You're my brightest student, and I would hate to lose you to the things that you have all wrought in Phandelver.
Can those of us outside hear any of this? Or can we just hear
Probably
mumbling?
all of it.
Yeah, how close are we?
I have gotten this far.
It's a cave, it's echoey. You guys are probably getting bits and pieces.
I have gotten this far
If y'all like creep closer during it.
with the strength of everyone else. I refuse to just walk away from this.
Fine. You all excuse me, I need to teach my student a lesson.
Max, sounds like things are starting to get spicy in there.
We'll be fine.
Kelsey.
Where? Dang it.
We're not bringing down the whole campaign. The whole,
No,
Oh, campaign.
Right.
Cam-
We're not
campaign.
bringing
No,
down the
that's-
whole campaign. I'll even let you use the stuff to prove how
Okay.
stupid you're being.
Holy moly, he's big.
He is big. He's a draft horse centaur. I'll post him
Bigger
in
compared to
channels
Missy.
later.
He's gonna pause a bit at Matt, standing next to Max,
Here. There he is.
and he's just gonna kind of put a hand on his shoulder. If anything happens, look after Aster for me.
Max is going to kind of stand up a little taller. I believe the penalty for theft is incarceration.
Yes, well, this is a civil matter.
And thus, our dragonborn friend has chosen to die alone. I will make you no such promise, Kelsey.
Just look after her, will you?
No,
Kelsey, are you sure?
absolutely not. Because I ain't letting you
Risk-
off like that.
Ooh.
There it is.
Jasper, where are you in all this?
Up
Oh,
on
there
the
you are.
ledge.
Up there where his voice spooked
The-
Rissy.
The
Yeah.
others have come out to watch. Aster, you the half or the bigger half orc stands by Max. He's like a head taller than Max at least. Sylphie's
Bro.
hanging back though.
So
Yeah, we should. If this is really happening, we should probably step a bit back.
Ugh.
All right. Well. Oh look. Look at who goes first.
Mm.
Oh,
Yay.
Kelsey, don't forget, Master already gave you mage armor earlier.
Yep, mage armor. I got it. He's just gonna look up and give Aster a smile.
Let's see here.
No helping.
On attack rolls. Okay. Okay. Let's start off with something easy.
Fireball.
Now, come on. I'm not that mean. Yet.
Max, should we move?
All right.
If he's all that good, then he'll be able to direct himself. After all, collateral may be fatal for him.
First thing you want to do is control the battlefield, and he's going to cast silence.
Oh, mother.
As he takes a few steps back. Control the battlefield and see what your opponent will do. And with that, he will end his turn. Rissy, it is your turn.
Wait, what?
Or
Rissy?
not Rissy, Kelsey.
I was gonna say.
Kelsey. I was looking at Rissy. Kelsey. I'm enjoying Trit's little.
This is a battle of the
Max's
spells, not a battle
time.
of the fists. Well,
Control the
I guess-
battlefield.
I guess the first thing he's gonna do is get out of the silence spell. Double checking distance here.
Mm.
And that. I remember that lecture. I remember that vividly. And let's see.
Was he the demonstration?
But we are. Let's see here.
Wizard door. Wizard door.
Door.
Wizard door.
Ah, spells. So many spells.
So many spells.
All right. Well, we are going to. First off, we're gonna start off with something simple. You know,
Mhm.
a good basic spell. We're gonna cast Grease.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Remind me what that one does. That is a dex save. Covers the ground head but square. Dex save. Oh, that's a nat 20.
He's got 4 legs, so
You cast Grease and he looks down and is just like, really? Really?
Bro, I am so heavy.
all right. Yeah, no, that's fair. 4 legs. Simple. That's gonna be his turn. Because wizards only get 1 turn.
Lesson 2. Controlling your opponent. As he casts Old Person on you.
Oh, of course he does. So let's see. Hold person. I knew that one.
You do? I wonder where you learned that from.
That is a wisdom save, please, sir.
Wisdom save. Hey.
Hey. Tries, and he's just like, oh, well, look at you. Maybe you did learn something after all. And he's gonna just casually step out of the grease.
The thing is, he.
Do I have any bonus actions?
Oh.
I do, but not there. Okay.
He doesn't want to hurt Alistair. He doesn't want to, like.
I suppose I should start taking this seriously then.
Mm.
All right,
Let's
Kelsey.
see. Spells. Spells.
Yeah, turn to face.
Oh, he'll drop concentration on silent.
You still. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
You do, Miss Kelsey.
And then we're gonna go with. We're going to.
Mm.
Spellcasting is so thought-provoking.
It is very. It is.
It's
it is,
very
You have a lot
thought-provoking.
of. You do have a lot of options.
We're going to first. Okay, I think I've got a plan in mind here.
Oh, okay, neat.
We're gonna go
Ooh.
with. We're gonna go with pyrotechnics here.
Okay.
Cast this spell.
All right, remind me what that one does.
It can either do the fireworks, which blinds them,
Ah.
or it can do smoke, which just obscures vision.
Okay. Constitution save. Oh, all right, all right. Look at you.
I guess which one are you? Switch.
The
You're
smoke.
doing the
Thick
smoke.
black smoke spreads out from the target in a 20-foot radius, moving around corners of the area, and the smoke is heavily obscured.
Oh.
So we're breaking
So
line
it's
of
just-
sight here.
Ah, okay. We're working with line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there's no save for that. He's just obscured. Oh. And he's like,
Mhm.
oh. Well, look at you. I'm almost impressed.
And then yeah, that's going to be his turn.
Okay. Looks like you did learn something from the control the battlefield lesson. He's going to cast Sanctuary. No, he's not. No, he's not. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sorry, I just saw a better spell. He's gonna stay in the smoke because if you can't see him, if he can't see you, then theoretically you can't see him. Oh wait, I think this requires. Does this require line of sight? Yeah, you can see within range. Okay, just kidding. Again, whatever. He's gonna pop out of the smoke and cast Ray of Frost. If I could put the... It's a nat 1. Damn it. He leaps out of the he leaps out of the smoke and flings a ray towards you, but it doesn't quite hit you, and then he's gonna jump back into the smoke.
Back into the smoke. Okay.
You can't see me, Kelsey. I can't see you. Oh, let's back to you, Kelsey.
I don't know how that.
You
I don't know
can't
if that's
see.
a good strategy.
Well,
Oh.
But
Then he falls into the ravine. Yes.
if he can't, his idea is that if he can't see you, then you can't see him.
okay, we'll go with that. And then we're going to, for Kelsey's turn, we're gonna cast Silent Image.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah.
Clever.
And in that here, he's hoping to send it within Alistair's general direction, so the
Okay.
image looks like it's running through the smoke. Almost as if like trying to surprise attack him.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see. As the image changes location, you can alter its appearance. Reveal physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion. Okay. So let me put do. Let me do this. Where do you want to put the token? Just like around here?
Uh,
Around here?
yeah, put it around
You have
here.
to be able to see though, right?
Oh, I have to be able.
Yeah, you got to be able to see where you're putting it.
Yeah, then we'll just put it on the right about here. The thing will. There we go.
Okay, perfect. So we'll place your silent image there.
Mhm.
And it'll run through the smoke as if it is
Ambush.
attacking.
Ambush.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, it stuns you both. That's weird. It's because it's the same token. I see.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
fine.
We'll remember it.
And then
He's-
Kelsey's gonna take his movement to over here.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
Alistair's gonna leap over the ravine and land over here. And then he's gonna take out his own staff and take a swing at the other at the Kelsey.
300 IQ.
You're doing a very good job, all things considered. He takes out his own staff, which is a sort of black, gnarled staff with a bunch of branches off. That's a 12. How many attacks does he get? 3.
Huh.
Twelve, 10, and 20. I'm assuming one of those hits your AC.
12, 10, and
Which-
20.
Yeah.
One hits.
One hits. Okay, well,
The 20 hits.
the 20 hits, and the illusion is broken. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, look at you being all clever. I see, okay. And he's gonna take a step back here, around the grease. And now it's your turn. Because he was over here. Yeah.
We're
Oh,
gonna.
actually, no. Does he get 30 or does he get more? No, he gets 30, okay.
You can see the dusty gears turning in my head right now. Alrighty. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, do tell.
Let's see. Gotta do math because wizards like math. Just trying to make sure everyone else is out of range of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't pretend you got your evocation nonsense.
You use an evocation.
That is true. That is true. Evoker wizards. OP.
Evoker wizards.
But he's just gonna barrel through the smoke here to where, like, kind of where his original image was.
Uh-huh. Oh, we can.
Yeah. And actually, we're gonna take one step back here, as we're gonna cast slow.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
40
where'd
foot
it go?
cube. Wisdom
So-
save throw or be affected.
The cube.
I
There we
forgot
go.
so was a
-2 penalty to AC and dex save. Can't use reactions. That's neat. Oh, an action or a bonus action, not both.
Yeah, but we're gonna cast that.
Oh, okay, neat. Let's see, that is a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm. Be under 15, please be under 15, please be under 15.
Please be below 15.
I've been setting this up for like 5 turns.
That is a 14.
Yeah, fuck you.
Nice.
I mean,
He slows,
sorry.
and for a minute, he looks quite impressed. You have not seen Alistair look proud for a while, but you know. And finally, he's just like, okay, very well. I see that you're not taking this as seriously as I am. You're going up against the spider. Someone who has wound all the Phandelver's machinations up. Right? That's what you want to do? And you might be able to slow him down if you would actually grow a pair of balls and attack someone. You might actually stand a decent chance. But what about this? And he holds out his hand, and a ball of fire appears.
Oh no.
And he turns it not towards you, Kelsey, but towards everyone else.
What? No. No, don't you fucking do it.
What about this, Kelsey? What if this is the choice that you are going to be forced to make?
Do it, nerd.
Do it, I'll shove that book, shove you in a locker.
A lock. Gonna need a big locker.
He's a big dragonborn.
We're gonna have to cut pieces off to make them fit.
Is he like holding this as an action?
He's holding it. He's holding it. He's not casting it. It is in his hand. He is waiting to see what Kelsey's gonna do.
Esther looks very concerned.
So does Sylphie.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Just one fireball, says the rogue with evasion.
With evasion and just tiefling, so fire is it's fine. It's just fine.
Does he have evasion yet? I don't remember.
Mm-mm. I don't remember. I don't think
no.
you get evasion.
Uncanny
at this level.
dodge, maybe.
Uncanny dodge. Yeah. Says the rogue tiefling with his bullshit.
I really hope he's holding that just to call a bluff. But
He's holding that, and he's gonna hold it like that to see what Kelsey does. This you want to play in the real world, Kelsey, before you can try, then that's what we'll do. You want to handle the spider, then handle him. If you don't have the balls to go on the offensive,
Don't you fucking do this to me. Don't you do this to me.
then how do you expect to do anything?
Well, now there's only really one course of action. Gotta fight fire with fire. That's not what Kelsey's saying.
No.
But I think he's understanding the gravity of
Yeah.
what's going on.
He's gonna hold his action. He's gonna hold his fireball to see what Kelsey does. So it's your turn, Kelsey.
Oh, he pointed something at Aster. That makes him kind of.
He pointed something at all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's not happy about it pointing at everyone else, but Aster's in there.
Yeah,
Esther
real
is in
world
there.
sucks.
That's especially dangerous. Um,
Oh wait, hang on 1 second. I need to see something real quick.
un segundo.
Oh, no moment.
Does Kelsey look as if he is hesitating, or if
There's a little hesitation, but it doesn't last long.
Oh, good.
And we're gonna kick it
Or
off.
should I? Or should we do something even more fun? And I'll make you choose 4.
Yeah, no, we're casting magic missile 3rd level.
Ah, neat.
He's
Let's see. I always forget how many that is.
Don't bother. Normally quite a reliable spell, but
But oh boy,
Hold up.
oh,
No, I'm just if he's trying to shield himself with shield, slow is preventing him from taking
oh
reaction.
shit, slow is. He can't use a
Kelsey
reaction. That
planned
is.
it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kelsey, look at Kelsey playing 4D chess.
I told
Alright,
you
go ahead
I've
then,
been
Kelsey, my
playing
bad.
this.
I feel like Alistair's like slowly saying like, ah, normally a
wait.
reliable spell, but and then it just hits him.
Oh wait, this is actually quite. Oh shit.
You're just gonna
Oh,
see
wait.
him kind of pull his hands in and throw them back out as all
I guess
those.
I can give myself that spell slot back. Go ahead and roll. Let's see, at 3rd level.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get 5 darts.
Yes.
5d4 plus 5.
5d4.
Jeez, that would be
Miss-
enough to knock out like Kelsey or Aster.
Why is it so squishy?
Yeah.
Get some HP.
I'm trying. The dice have not been cooperative.
That is
Okay.
fair. All right. Oh, not
20.
200. God.
Oh,
Jeez.
he's not that powerful.
He raises his hand to shield and then realizes what you've done with the slow, and rather than shield going up, fireball goes up.
Oh.
And suddenly, Kelsey, you need to make a dex save.
All right.
I do have available 3rd level spell slots. Okay, I do. You're just being dumb, game.
Nice.
Oh, fireball.
Oh,
Really
Kelsey,
bad.
honey.
It's fine.
Is it?
He's getting his karma.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna die.
If he dies, he dies.
Not gonna die. He's
That
just
is
getting humbled.
28, Kelsey.
Yeah, he's dead. Dead. Dead.
Oh,
Down. 28. He has 20 health. So
fuck out! Why?
jeez.
So yeah, Kelsey's down. You know what? I kind of expected that to happen.
Kelsey just is just the meme of dies to 1d4 sneeze
Dice
damage.
to 1d4. With that, Alistair will drop
Well,
stuff and take a step
his-
back to let.
his slow spell would be knocked out because
Yeah.
So concentration is gone.
I'm getting all the.
Rushing over there, getting some healing for Kelsey. Have some healing. Maybe most of your hit points, possibly. No, that was really sad for a 3rd level spell. We're trying.
Oh,
I mean, that's still like
Still like a third of your hit points.
that's over. That's over a quarter of his health.
fine. Don't dump all the healing into the lizard. It's karma.
Sir.
Yeah, I assume he got knocked on his ass there.
Oh, absolutely! Just boom.
Oh,
Kelsey, you alright? I mean, no, but I mean, wake up.
Just
You wake up with Esther there.
I'm alive.
Good to see that you handled yourself fairly well.
You know that noise you get when you like get the wind knocked out of you? That.
Alistair does, like, for his part, look pretty knocked up too. Like pretty roughed up too. Like on a scale of full to not, he's at 7. So, you know,
Oh.
like
Wizards.
You'll both hit each other pretty well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
still,
he's.
you
Go
will
ahead.
still need to leave this to others.
I told you. Not giving this up.
Excuse me, Maxwell, deputy sheriff of, deputized sheriff of Phandelver.
Deputized.
The, this Dragonborn is assisting with an investigation and has not been relieved of duty yet.
Oh, nice.
And in the real world, people don't fight alone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, weren't making the point you were thinking you were making. That's
For all the brains you seem to have, you lack the common sense to know that anybody who fights alone in the real world is a bit of a moron. And you ain't looking too good. And your friends are way back there. And I'm right here.
He's just tilting his head like,
And I'm the
Why are you-
least scary person here.
Why are you
is that
threatening?
a threat? And all of a sudden,
No,
Yeah.
Was
But-
that a threat, boy?
consider it a lesson, I guess.
was you just hear, is that a threat? And Sylphie gives a whistle, and everyone is out immediately.
Sylphie, that orc lady over there almost got killed by one hit from Astra over there. And your little orcs don't look that much tougher than goblins. And Kelsey has killed a bunch of them in one hit too.
Kelsey is on the ground like, oh, shit.
You know, I killed my sister yesterday. I'm feeling kind of froggy.
This is a horrible therapy session.
You look nothing like a frog.
And he's
It's
not
called
that kind of
violence
doctor.
therapy.
Be a
It's
goat.
very, very healing.
He's not that kind of doctor.
Rissy's gonna kind of just poke him in the front knee there and just. Do you understand idioms and metaphors?
Yes, it was a joke.
You're
You ain't too good at it. Sorry, but you ain't.
you got a lot of friends there, but they're not closer.
That's because I haven't asked them to be.
Yeah, I don't think they could get there before, you know. Never mind, you don't get it. It's all right. Don't worry, you'll understand it one of these days.
You'll understand it when you're older. You'll understand it when you're
Anyway, we gotta kill somebody who's a little scarier than you.
Yo, you're going to go after. You have all met. You're going after the spider. You're going after Venom Fang. Scarier than me. Yep.
Oh,
Fine.
no, Venom Fang's a friend of mine.
Oh, Venom Fang's a friend of yours. Okay.
Max.
Which Venom Fang did you meet?
Green one.
You see that feller back there? About that color, little close to that color, roundabouts.
What color were his eyes?
What?
What color were his eyes?
Oh,
Okay.
Please tell me we didn't just hand the keys and map off to some random fucko in the woods.
pretty funny. Yeah.
Holy.
Let's
Oh,
see.
his thoughts seem pretty dragony.
You seem like a. Of course, his thoughts would seem fairly dragony. If he's a simulacrum, of course there's dragony, because he's still technically a dragon.
Oh boy.
What?
You all have no idea what has been
So-
going on.
So instead of leaving us here in the dark, do you mind sharing?
You know, that's
You know,
a good
letting us know what we're actually up against? Because we've been playing a
Absolutely.
whole lot of guessing games and we're getting hurt
This is
for
what
it.
I'm always saying.
What color were his
Always
eyes?
worth.
What color were his
knowing.
eyes?
man, are we done here?
You're up against a dragon that has made a simulacrum of himself and has been trying to take over the area for generations using what is inside the Spellforge, and you've handed him a key. You've handed a key to 2 green dragons, and only one of them is the halfway decent sort.
Wait, what?
And they're going to battle it out.
What?
Hold on.
First off,
you
why
saying-
did he make a simulacrum? He's a dragon. Like, why is the simulacrum against him?
Are you saying the simulacrum wants to be the real thing?
The simulacrum wants to be the real thing. The simulacrum wants Phandelver. You see, Venomfang raised and pillaged and realized that he was not getting what he wanted, which was prestige. So he made himself a simulacrum so that he could observe the coast from here all the way up to Waterdeep and down further south. The grand plan is for the Spellforge to make the simulacrum something better. And then the 2 of them will battle it out. And either way, one of them will win. And he will get what he wants and rule either by fear or by trickery. Or both. Probably both.
That's insane.
Now, how do you know this?
That's a great question.
I have connections.
Oh, you have connections to a dragon
Maybe
who
you
only
would
talks
know
to
that.
himself.
Maybe you would know that, maybe you'll get them when you're older.
Maybe you could have explained it to us when you actually came to talk to Kelsey yourself to get your staff back instead of sending these goons.
Maybe you all could leave this alone. There were plans in place. I had a plan, which you all have stomped all over. Thank you for that, by the
Well,
way.
your
Appreciate
plan,
it.
Your plan didn't act fast enough to actually help anybody. So I don't
No,
really
yeah,
give
It
a
would
damn.
have
Right.
if I had my staff.
Well,
But no.
People would have died.
You know, sir, with all due respect,
For all
if you
the-
can't hold on to your possessions, that's not my fault.
Oh my
I
god.
could have acted before the Green Brands were even here,
with all them feet, I'd sure hope so.
but I was slowed.
You must be good at jumping
Literally.
to conclusions. All that mass. We must have a big enough blind spot. He can't keep an eye on his stuff.
Oh my god. We're just shitting on him this whole
Well, I mean, if I,
You
I mean,
realize
if I,
I'm a teacher. I've heard worse, right?
I wonder
Like,
if I stand
it's
under
I wasn't-
that.
admirable, really, but,
I wasn't asking your opinion.
You
Mm.
should see finals week.
Dang, Max, you are feeling froggy.
He's a teacher, but I couldn't learn nothing from him.
Well, of course not. You're not a wizard.
I'm sorry. You pulled out that cup, but I just of course not. I'm not a fucking
Oh,
wizard.
yeah,
That's it, Rudy.
Well, duh, no.
No shit, Sherlock. Slurps drink.
But no, you all have it handled.
There is so much going on here, and okay, why are we
Well,
fighting?
how can
instead of-
we help with the plan, Finn?
Why are we fighting instead of working together? What
There
Esther
isn't
said.
much to do now.
You know,
Okay, what is there to do then, Mister?
We need a new plan, Finn.
What was Max gonna say?
maybe the horseman's right. We've done enough damage here. Maybe y'all are right. Maybe it's time to go.
You sure, Max?
Yeah, to hell with it.
That's weird for you.
This place sucks.
Christy's gonna kind of put her hand on his leg and just pat him and
No, we're not leaving.
If I were you, I would let the simulacrum gets what he wants, and pray that all of you and him are enough to take down the true thing.
Well, but then what happens? Because isn't the
You're asking me to choose one of two evils.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world.
Simulacrum.
Welcome to the real world.
I mean, how's it good if a simulacrum runs cyber?
Lesser or greater. Evil is evil.
The simulacrum is at least has a better head on his shoulders.
You're asking me to just stop this and just let him do what he wants. Just because he's not as bad as the other.
Not as bad as the other. Come back and not as bad as the other. See how it works out. He might be a benevolent leader. That's what he wants. He wants the
No.
glory of being a dragon slayer, so that he will get
No.
adoration, as heroes do.
This isn't about heroes. This isn't about dragons and simulacrums. This is about people that are suffering under this. There have been lives lost.
Do you want to kill 2 dragons? 2.
If it means people can sleep better at night, yes. If that's what I must do. Because what good is all the time that I put into studying? What good was it to take this frickin' staff and he's gonna throw it right at Alistair? What good's all of it if you can't use it? If you don't use it, if you refuse to because you choose some evil over the other.
I'm not choosing some evil over the other. I'm choosing realistic survival over immediate death. And he's going to pick up his staff.
Chaos, he's too obsessed with the big picture to understand the small folk.
It's up to you.
Why didn't you
Yeah,
just say all of this earlier? Like,
Speaking,
know this is how you
speaking as
felt.
small folk. Speaking as small folk, we're very easy to overlook.
No, you're
Because-
the biggest thing here.
Oh, Max.
Because choices like these are hard to make. And I would not ask you all to make it.
So you're
it's a
just going to
wonderful-
let us make it instead?
Oh, it's a wonderful burden you have. All that
You all haven't
power.
really given us much of a choice anymore. I would if you are thinking of going against the 2 dragons, I would at the very least see if you can use this forge for something first. Maybe that'll help you.
That was the agreement, wasn't it? We go there in 3 days' time, and we get
2 days
access to it. Oh yeah, it'd be 2 days, wouldn't it?
You know,
The-
if all this was going on and you needed that staff for this reason, you could have just written a letter.
He did, but it was in the form of a bounty.
I didn't want it getting out that my staff was gone. I don't need it falling into the wrong hands either.
They hired orcs.
So you hired other people, put up a bounty.
I hired
don't
my
make sense.
trusted.
Jasper, I see where you get your opinion about wizards. All pride. No sense.
Well, if you all are going in 3 days' time, then
2
I
now.
wish you luck. 2 days' time. Then I wish you luck.
Your fucking luck.
We appreciate the well wishes. Cause that's about all we can get, ain't it?
That's all I can give you right now.
Alrighty.
The orcs will go back inside one by one. The half-orc big guy will follow Alistair back in. Sylphie will linger.
Step forward a bit.
Sylphie's got like her. She's like, the anger has left her. She looks a little bit shaken. There was a lot of magic being thrown
Right.
around.
It was a lot of magic.
Hmm.
Like, that was a lot of magic.
A lot of
Mhm.
magic.
I really am sorry, Sylvie.
I know
mean
you
that.
are. I'm sorry too. I didn't know he was your friend, or I wouldn't have. He was supposed
And
to
I
teach
didn't
me
know,
magic.
I didn't know why you were after him. I knew he was hiding something, but it just didn't come to light until. So I don't know how much would you need him to teach you magic. It seems like you got a decent bit of that yourself now.
Some, but I'm not very good at it. And it still spooks me, even if it's coming from me.
Oh.
But
That's why we came here. I thought he could make that right at least. Like he can still teach you, and I mean, I can help too. I mean, I've helped teach him.
I would like that. And she's gonna like look back. I don't know that I'll have to wrap some things up here before anything. But
Sounds like we're going through with what we're doing here. Appreciate all the help we could get, but I mean, if you can't, I mean, it might be
I'll
safer to just get out of here while you can.
Don't die.
Not planning on it, but not a lot has gone to plan in the last week.
Yeah, us either. I'll if I can slip down to Phandelver, I will.
Just so much to ask. It's been so long. Just how are you?
Huh?
Just how are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Hey.
Like genuinely, she does seem like
Right.
I am good.
I don't know what happened to you after I left.
Well, you left, and then about a year or so after you left, my parents came back for me.
They actually did? Okay, I'm so glad.
Of course they did. Like they were. What? Like it's hard?
Okay.
They said they would. No one believed me. I kept saying that they were gonna.
I believed you, but I mean, at the time at least, it's very gullible.
Mhm.
But I still am. But
Good yeah, good luck with that. She like gestures. Good luck with like all that.
right.
And don't be too mad at Professor Alistair. He's had a bit of a week.
So it seems. I mean, he didn't actually kill Kelsey, but
I'll slip into Phandelver if I can, and we can catch up.
yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. There's a call for her from the cave, and she'll excuse herself
All right.
with a quick but tight hug.
See ya, silly.
See you, ass.
Ooh, got her back.
All right, gang.
That went surprisingly well.
For you, at least. Can't say as
Kelsey.
much for Kelsey.
Kelsey is
Yeah,
just
she's gonna give Kelsey a
cursing
big
and
hug
swearing
now,
at
too,
himself.
like, okay, she's getting a big ass hug right now.
You say that Kelsey, it didn't go well for Kelsey, but Kelsey gave the staff back and paid his dues for it. I tell you that proved pretty good.
Yeah,
You know, that's fair.
I'm proud of you,
He's gonna,
Kelsey.
he'll hug her back. It's just gonna
I mean,
calm him down.
It was so good to hear your reasons for everything. I didn't know. I was getting worried you didn't really express yourself well earlier.
He is one of the most powerful men I know, if not the most. And
You don't want to be like him, do you?
thought I did. But if he's just gonna stand by and let people get hurt or worse, I refuse to be a part of that.
So proud of you, Kelsey.
I'm glad someone is.
So glad you want to do the right thing. I'm going to be here right with you, trying to do the same.
Just a small tear. Just...
Right, I guess we don't have a lot of time. I guess we should get going, because he's right. We don't really have a plan.
Now you got a wizard
need
with
to
no
make-
staff.
Well,
Wizard
then,
with no staff.
well, then we better figure out a plan, huh?
Do you want this one? And then she's going to hold out the glass.
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
he'll gladly take it internally. Yes, God, please. Yes, I'm useless. As if I
Yeah,
wasn't
right,
already
on her
useless.
breath and everything.
Please, sir, I don't have a. Please, spellcasting focus, please, sir.
But he'll gratefully take it and give her a little bow of his head.
All right, guess let's get back to Phandelver and figure out what the heck we're going to do now.
All right.
As you all begin to travel back, we will take a quick break.
Woohoo!
Break.
Quick
Stretch
break.
your
Get
legs.
up, stretch around. Don't let the blood clots set in. Don't let it set in.
Drink water.
Get a drink, go to the
Drink.
bathroom, grab a snack,
And
etc.
we'll be
Not
back
soda.
in a little bit.
Not tea. Water. Drink water.
I want tea.
Ew.
You can have tea after the water.
Okay.
But Welcome back, everyone. Thank y'all for coming. I hope y'all got up, stretched, all that good stuff. The crew is headed back to Phandelver from Wyvern Tour. Yes. So y'all are gonna get back to Phandelver probably a little after dinner time. And there's plenty of time for travel. Let's roll some encounters.
Oh.
Or not. Okay.
The one time you.
As you all travel, you see our favorite trio of goblins
Oh, hey.
carrying a box that is like suspiciously person-sized. It's a big crate.
Okay.
Suspiciously person-sized. They're doing a great job. Slipsy is doing most of the work. The other two seem to be there for moral support as she carries this huge crate. You guys see carts going down the Tribor Trail. You guys see one or two carts being pulled by skeletons.
Well,
Kind of off the beaten path.
okay. That's okay. That's a thing, ain't it? Pardon my water mouth.
Par for the course at this point.
Did the carts
Yeah.
perchance have the what is it, Phandelver Mining Guild logo?
Yep, they sure do. Seize the means of production.
Well, that looks like Holly's problem.
Right. Yeah, and hopefully negotiation well for someone. But yeah, so do we actually get close to the goblins, or do we just?
No, you guys just see them kind of going around. They don't. One of them waves at you, but other than that,
All right, yeah, we'll wave back. It's good to see that they're staying out of trouble. I keep expecting them to find him in more places, like we did in the caves. Wouldn't be surprised if they end up making a delivery for that dragon or the spider. Or
Oh,
can't make one for Agantha anymore.
Whatever deliveries they end up doing, I don't reckon they'll be told for who with how complicated this has gotten.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm worried if they end up, captured by someone again.
They do got an knack for that, don't they?
Hey, they're still here. I mean, I was worried after the last time we saw them, and they're still here. So maybe they know better. Maybe now that they've got this Slipsy, she can maybe keep them safe.
I mean, did you see her carrying that thing? Pretty much by herself.
Yeah, they probably should be.
Been doing some work. I still feel bad.
Slipsy's like carrying the cart and the crate, and the wolf's like behind them pulling a cart, a small cart. Oh. So you guys make it back to Phandelver. Excuse me while I just switch things over to nighttime. Are y'all going to the inn or?
Probably that do be
Yeah,
where
probably.
we spend our time.
Kelsey wants a drink.
Fair. Let me grab the inn. Let me populate the inn. Was there anything else talked about on the travels?
I mean, Rissy's gonna kind of. She's gonna look up at Max and just kind of notice where Jasper is, and she'll kind of alter her pace to however, whether she's got to speed up or slow down, whatever, to just kind of come stand beside him and just kind of look up at him and Don't know too much about you, but you seem like a pretty good fella to me. You're still sticking around?
Mm.
Don't
Happy
exactly have
stick.
anywhere else to be.
I mean, I reckon so. Kind of, I don't know. Somehow I kind of expect you to try and run off again, but where would you run to?
Nowhere at this point.
Nowhere. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Not anymore since this all got fucked up.
Oh. Hmm.
What, you think I can go back?
No, I don't. Mr. Jasper, I don't know anything about you. So, but I'm glad you're here.
Not a lot to know anyways.
Mm.
Well, I'm sure you had a family, you had a history, and something had to lead you to the job that you've been doing.
In that sense, I suppose. But again, just not really a story worth telling.
I reckon I get it. We all got things we want to keep to ourselves. Maybe someday you can though. Tell us, tell us or somebody. Maybe. I don't know.
What was that thing that Max said? Some things are just better left unknown.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. After what he went through. Duh. How did you know her? If I can be so nosy.
No who?
Did you know the gal who apparently tried to bash her skull in?
Nope.
Oh. Well, I'm
She showed up.
presumptive, ain't I?
She showed up at
My
my window
apologies.
one day.
My apologies.
Oh my god, Rissy, not every tiefling knows each other. God.
I mean, she. That is an honest mistake on her part.
What the hell would I know her? Like, she literally showed up in my window the day Max ran off. Probably would have tried to club me then too, but
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. She said something about a traitor. So,
probably.
traitor and a failure. So,
Hmm.
I don't know. Kind of understood Max to be the I don't know. What do I
Yeah,
know?
well, she's after Halia, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, there's that too. Did she say why she was coming after you?
A loose end. Liability. Can't have hoof secrets getting out.
Oh. Silence the silencer, huh? Well. She's just gonna kind of think for a moment. Just sorry, my cable was wrapped around my arm of my chair. She's gonna just kind of give him a little pat on the leg and just again, glad you're here. Hoping you stick around.
We'll see.
She'll give him a smile and pat her back to Max.
Was that loud enough that Max could hear?
How far away was Max?
I have no idea where Jasper is in relation to everybody else.
I would assume. Sorry, go ahead.
Not like far ahead or behind. Away enough.
Okay. So, Rissy, how's our standoffish friend?
He's, you know, got some stuff to work through. Ain't got nowhere to go. He apparently was a loose end that was to be seen to
By who?
after uh you know. She's kind of unsure how to address how that it was Max's sister. After she
Oh.
tried to bash his skull in and everything.
Mm.
Cause I guess Halia was one of the targets, and he got involved and silencing the silencer, you know.
Silencer.
Oh, you've been kind of out of it. You didn't hear about that, did you? Order of silence.
He's not like super loud, but he's not been totally silent either.
I mean, I can't really tell you much about it. I've heard of them, but I don't know a whole heck of a lot about them.
Rissy would know what they do. That they're an Assassin's Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Think Brotherhood of the
Brotherhood Light.
yeah,
Dark Brotherhood Light.
Dark Brotherhood, Dark Brotherhood, but like Diet Dark Brotherhood.
I mean,
Brotherhood, but less falling apart. Don't worship a corpse.
I do know that they're assassins, though.
What?
You know, assassins.
He's immediately gonna just kind of look over to Jasper.
Don't.
What?
I didn't really ask him what all his business was. Being why Halia hired him.
That's a good question. Why did Holly hire you? He's gonna say it loudly enough that Jasper can hear.
You think she hired me for?
Well, you were a dude a couple of days ago, and now you're a dude but green. So,
A dude but green.
I don't know a whole lot about you. Apparently, you're from some sort of assassinating guild. You know, fancy term for murder.
Yeah.
So I try not to think based on appearances. I like to have actual knowledge. Most of the time.
When
But-
did that start?
Uh-oh.
Where's my popcorn? I'm just gonna. Ah.
Nope. I'll let that go. So what did she hire you for?
Yeah, remember that dwarf? When you fed to the owl bear? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
I was supposed to kill him, get the key and the map, but yeah, it turns out it was all fucked up from the beginning. Also, it's just a scapegoat, someone to throw all the blame on when everything went shit.
Someone to throw under the owl bear.
So your whole thing is killing people for a paycheck.
Makes sense, I guess.
He's gonna turn back to Rissy. He's gonna be speaking loudly enough for Jasper to hear, but he's not speaking to Jasper. You know, I've never quite understood the whole the mentality behind being able to just end a life for something like monetary gain. It's just not something that I've been capable of comprehending, you know, because that's like a whole web of possibilities that you're just destroying for a few coppers.
You clearly
Well,
have other things that you can think of to kill people.
depending on the size, depending on the importance
Yeah.
of the mark.
Protecting people. That's a reason to fight.
There's a lot of motivators other than just money there, Max.
Not everyone's an innocent soul. Not as innocent as you might like to think. You know, you could just murder for fun, but you know, that's not what I do.
I will give you, the dwarf probably had it coming.
I mean, you killed him, so
I mean, you certainly judged it so.
I did, and I stand by that decision. But to be fair, he was trying to kill us first.
There's that.
yeah.
It's a distinct difference between who finding somebody who didn't necessarily directly hurt nobody and just snuffing them out.
Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it than just slitting a throat and being on your way.
Oh, we probably got to hide the corpse.
Not to make it look like an accident. Sometimes the point is for it to be found.
Well, I suppose as long as you can justify it to yourself, what else does it matter?
Max, you ain't okay, are you?
Guess that's the question. Though, like Jasper, are you gonna go back to doing that? I mean, I feel like you don't have to. Like, there's other things you could do.
I can't go back for that guild anymore, but you know, there's plenty out there.
You ever thought of doing anything else?
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, you got. Um, I'd imagine you got other skills.
You'd be surprised.
Even if that's your main thing you're good at. I mean, maybe you could help people protect themselves from other sorts of people who do, uh, what you did. Like again, you seem to have a good head on your shoulders. So you seem to know like when things are off.
He
Yeah,
certainly
see,
called
that's also part
everything.
of the point of contracts. They're not all good people. Most of them aren't. A lot of politicians.
Okay, he's got my vote.
Politicians, I mean, you know, people like the mayor there, but
Oh,
bandit leaders, just
so when you kill somebody for money, when you sneak in and make it look like an accident, it's always just the bad guys you're stabbing in the back.
sometimes you just don't need to ask questions.
I reckon they tell you not to at some point. Sure told me not to.
If you ain't allowed to ask questions, it's a job you ought not be doing.
Yeah,
I agree. Now, anyway. But, you know, younger and more foolish back then and easily swayed.
Yeah, well, some people don't get the luxury of choice.
well, and so far you've been choosing to stick with us. I mean, we don't got know, money of nobles and the like to give you, but you've been sticking around anyway, so we appreciate that.
Now, are you sticking around with us out of a sense of duty, or you just not have any better ideas yet?
You might not like the answer, but
Well, you know, the road north goes over Neverland.
I mean, technically speaking, I am still under contract from Holly until something's done.
Till further notice, I reckon.
Yeah, I guess how does that work? I mean, but your original contract can't be fulfilled at this point. Or, no matter of speaking, it was fulfilled, if not by you. But, well, I guess so. Just not part of. Yeah, I guess not the key to the map.
He was supposed to get the things, but the dragon's got them now, so contract not fulfilled. Per se.
So, are you still trying to complete it? Are you still trying to get the key and map for her?
I'm not gonna go get it from a dragon.
That sounds like that's what we're doing.
Jasper has been the only one with common sense this entire time. And I love it.
I mean, it's not just the key and the map. I mean, the dragon probably has a lot of other, treasure down there. I mean, that one green brand pretty much said as much when we interrogated them.
Not always about the money.
Oh, I'm sure you're fond of the principle of the matter.
Oh, well. Easy enough.
Say, there's a lot that you two just ain't gonna see eye to eye on. I feel. I'm
Well,
hoping y'all can come to an understanding, but
well, I don't think he'll be hanging around long enough to find out. I mean,
I'd put a little more trust in you, Jasper, than that.
well, Jasper said that he's not going to be fighting any dragons, or he didn't want to go get a key from a dragon, so I don't imagine he's going to be joining us when we go to see said dragon.
I mean,
What I've been trying to say is, like, is there anything, that we could, say to convince you to help us?
I mean, well, I don't know. It's 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 been a day. Oh,
It's been a week.
As you guys get to Phandelver, it's winding down, but Stonehill Inn is just bursting, actually.
Oh, people. Lots of people.
quite a few people. Say as we're going in,
Are all these
Rissy's get
people actually here today?
Yep, all those people are actually there.
as we go in, Rissy's gonna look over and see. Oh, they're sitting at the same table.
Oh,
there is a third. I just don't have his
Oh.
token right now. There's a third guy who is sitting closer to lining the one with dad energy that you've seen that you saw before. Darren and Carp. Darren, Garael, and Sildar seem to be deep in conversation. Carp is there doing that thing that kids do where they pretend like they're paying attention, but they've lost the conversation like a while back. They're sitting at the same table. There's a third guy. It's very awkward. You guys can feel the tension. Halia is sitting with a green brand Victor, the one
yeah,
that,
yeah.
sees spots sometimes still. She'll wave to y'all as you come in.
Mhm.
Where did Kelsey go?
To the
Over to the
bar.
bar.
Oh, yeah.
Rissy will wave
Everything-
back to
Everything
Halia.
hurts emotionally and physically.
Yeah, stop by, say hi to Holly. It's like, hey, did you get your employee
How
dispute
how's the
sorted out,
union?
Holly?
How's the union going?
Oh,
Rissy's
We
being
saw
cheeky.
a couple of them on the road,
no,
so
we have come to an understanding. I pointed out that workers are hired for a specific project. So they are what I call contractors now. And if they finish their project, they get coin.
Yeah.
And while they are working, they will get all of the accommodations that my guild gets. And then when they're done, it won't be my problem anymore.
Fair enough.
That's about
Holy
She's just gonna
fire.
pat her back.
okay, fine.
Listen, the Wraith has awakened himself. I
Yeah.
don't know how that happened. I didn't know that that could happen.
It did happen.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
I mean, at least he only seemed interested in you know,
Seizing the
getting
means of
money and not,
production.
the souls of the innocent or whatever.
Yeah, I suppose we could be happy about that. I appreciate you all taking care of that problem.
Right, yeah. Got it worked out?
It is working.
Hmm,
We yet to be seen.
right.
I'm feeling better. Yay. What was I looking
So
for?
about your plan to leave Phandalin,
Yeah.
yeah, you might wanna think about doing that sooner rather than later. There's gonna be something going down with the dragon.
What's going on with the dragon, Aster?
Something about the
there's
dragon fighting himself in order to
Darren, Sildar, and Sister Garael are all of a sudden like, what's
Oh!
going on?
Oh,
Listening
okay, I
intently.
didn't mean to say it okay, alright. Yeah, no, we don't keep secrets here, I guess.
Weren't you that said it that loud, Aster? It's Halia.
Yeah.
Can you not?
Right.
Halia.
I'm sorry. I was surprised. There's no dragon. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, maybe they
Oh yeah,
they
sure.
should tell.
Real subtle.
Oh, shut up.
No.
Don't tell me about subtle.
Hmm.
You're about as subtle as a punch to the face.
Right.
Oh, you want to see it? Not really. Not really. I'm not that ornery. Besides, you're on the man still, right?
What about a dragon?
I guess okay, alright. We were just stopping to check in, but alright, I guess we're sitting down and explaining this now. It's like, so the dragon's gonna fight himself. It's
There
either
are two?
simulacrums, apparently.
Sure.
Uh,
You know what?
and
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got
after
the
the
key
week,
to the Spellforge now, so
you know what? After the week we've had, she's just gonna get up and go to the bar and sit beside
okay,
Kelsey.
yeah.
Kelsey's trying to get wine drunk.
Kelsey will get wine drunk. You will be given only
him
the
some
finest wine,
Give him
from the
some
wine
wine.
barrel
Make me roll his constitution
distillery.
that doesn't exist.
Let me look up a tavern menu generator.
Hmm. Yeah, what do you
It
think?
doesn't matter. Just give it to me all. Make a con
If you-
save if you're like getting wine drunk. Like leave the bottle wine drunk. Yes, make a con save.
Leave the
His
box.
body hurts and his ego hurts.
We're just gonna
Oh
kind of
no, a
smile
wizard with a hurted
apologetically at the
ego.
You
other
said
guy and
ability
just
check
walk away.
or saving throw?
Constitution save.
Oh, Kelsey, are you actually going to be able to do it?
Absolutely not. I forgot about his -1.
That's amazing.
This is
No.
why I need to do defense.
Kelsey, the first glass is pretty good. You know, you've drunk wine before. You know how to savor it. The second glass,
It's going down.
the second glass, you don't bother savoring. You drink it, and after 2 glasses, you are just plastered. You are gone. And Holly is like, I want what he had. On the menu tonight is a pork stew, some grilled rabbit, and romaine salad.
Oh, loop.
Oh, gee. There's the reminder.
Undead rabbit friends.
Some packed artichokes and green peppers
Yeah.
and such.
And if you ever had a
You
problem
will-
with Art, I don't know who wants to choke him.
You will all be given your food by Trilena. As always, Rissy gets 2 helpings of everything because she is the favorite.
Like racist at this point.
Favoritism.
Oh, did you want 2 helpings?
I mean, I wasn't actually gonna say it. It was just.
Oh, yeah, probably.
It's like, is this just changeling racism?
Once Halia has her wine, she'll approach Jasper. Kind of pause, but with like asking for permission before sitting beside him, or asking for permission before sitting. If he gives her
Tavern.
permission. Oh,
Tavern, open seats.
and she's just gonna be like, 2 dragons?
Apparently.
I can't leave.
Yeah, they're just waiting for them to fight it out and see which one wins.
It's not a bad plan, honestly. There's going to be collateral damage. Well, your contract got right and properly buggered, so are you going to stick around for the 2 dragons?
I don't really want to. That's 2 fucking dragons. 2 dragonborn? Sure. 2 little ones? Maybe. 2 dragons that have been around for literal centuries? It's not really on my bucket list, no.
No, I can see why it wouldn't be. Well, I was going to ask you if you wanted a job at the mining guild, but now with there being 2 dragons, maybe there won't be a mining guild. If there is one, though, you have it. I won't make you do labor. That's what the skeletons are for. You can handle books, counting. It's not as glamorous as usual, but it'll get you something somewhere until you leave.
I mean, it'll be easy enough to find another guild to work for.
Fair enough. Do you feel like you owe them? Is that why you're sticking around? Oh, look at you. You're very sweet when you want to be, Jasper.
Don't push it.
Fine, fine. Oh, one more thing. And she's gonna reach into her bag, which seems to be a lot deeper than it has any right to be. And she's gonna pull out a carton of something that is very cold. There we are. Homemade ice cream,
Oh.
just like I promised.
You were actually serious about that?
Of course I was.
Where the hell am I gonna put this?
You're supposed to eat it, Jasper. I didn't know what your favorite flavor was, so that has vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
Hmm.
I've got a pocket for that in my bag of holding that keeps it cold, but yeah, it'll melt after. Oh, hang on. And she'll reach back in again. You'll hear a few rattling around, and she'll pull out a spoon. It's a,
Thanks.
it's like a personal, like Ben and Jerry's, carton.
Like a little pint.
Mhm. If you decide on that job, though, let me know. You've I know that your job didn't go as planned, but you have helped quite a bit around here, so having someone with a good head around won't be a bad thing. Especially now that the undead have unionized. Gods. Maybe I'll hire you to take out that wraith next.
Yes, that's doable.
That it's very doable. Actually,
Something,
we'll put a pin in that and come back to it later. I'm gonna go back to the bar, but enjoy the ice cream, and I like the blue more than the green, actually. I mean, I like the green too. Huh? What did you say?
Just wait, what?
You're never mind. She's just gonna shuffle off awkwardly.
Holly, you are not as smooth as you want to be sometimes.
She is not.
Oh.
She's just over here like, Gracie, just talks to him. Like, it looks so easy. That's what I'm trying to do. What is wrong with me?
Speaking of Rissy, she's not sure if things got quite smoothed over with Darren after the whole house burning thing, so she's gonna kind of patter her way over there and just, Mr. Eaterman.
Darren is so deep in conversation that he's kind of barely noticed y'all coming in. The conversation that they're having seems to be about the future of Phandelver as a whole.
Okay.
Um,
Over to, well,
Hmm?
talk about that sort of too. But yeah, the recent
what with the mayor not coming back yet and all. So
and other things that
and
yeah,
other
but yeah.
things.
Yes.
And now, now there's 2 dragons. Okay,
Oh,
and
okay. You heard that. I was
I
just coming
mean,
over to talk about that.
no,
there was kind of.
we're gonna put a pin in that.
That's probably a good idea. Mr. Eaterman, you know what? You know what happened the other night with, the fire and all.
Yes.
What?
I need to apologize to Max.
Mm.
Actually,
He'd appreciate that, I'm sure. 'Cause, did, Sister Gorell tell you what, um,
I
happened, or
I heard. Where is he?
she's just gonna point back at where Max is sitting.
Right.
Right behind you.
Okay. Carp loudly's like, Dad's not good at the whole sincerity thing.
Also, yeah, wasn't planning on
Mom
That's
complains
okay.
about it sometimes.
All right.
She says he's stoic. She says she's into that, that it's endearing sometimes. Yes, thank you, Carp.
I was worried about talking about the dragon stuff in front of the kid, but apparently he's not worried about that at all.
I
So
get to
that's
see 2
good.
dragons?
Hey.
Sure, Carp. No, we will one thing at a time. I'll go talk to Max. Thank
And
you, Rissy.
Rissy will pat her back over by him to
Mhm.
just as she does.
There's a very awkward shuffling as Darren comes by, and he's just like, well, you mind if I join you?
Gesture to an open seat.
He's gonna go sit. And after an awkward pause, he's like, no, Carp is right. I am really bad at this whole sincerity thing. But I am sorry for what I said to you. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions. We know better than that.
He's gonna kind of drop the whole country facade thing. Look at Darren. I should thank you.
For what?
One of the good ones. I now know what it feels like to be directly accused of what I have been telling every tiefling that I see.
Alright, I deserve that.
So thank you for showing me just how wrong that is personally, on a personal level. You thought I was one of the good ones. Her name was Ideal. She was my sister. And she will trouble Phandelver no longer. Get your family out of here. Your boy doesn't deserve what could be coming. And neither do you.
Alright.
The dragon wants glory will deny him it. However, that's to be done.
Well, I guess there's preparations to be made.
You have 2 days.
Oh. Alright.
That's the dragons.
You have 2 days, but you should leave tomorrow.
We've had to scatter under worse conditions, I suppose. Max is like, no.
Okay, what is worse than literally 2 dragons?
Don't worry about it. He'll get the vibe that he ain't welcome anymore and stand up.
Max is going to catch his arm as he goes by, though.
Mm?
Thank you for being one of the good ones. He'll give him a hint of a wry smile and let him go. Kind of.
He's gonna
that like raw good vibe.
Oh, okay, good. He's gonna like give Max's hand a squeeze on his arm and just be like, "Now you ain't gotta go. Don't go dying to no dragon. I still owe you like so much wine, so much cider." You guys have another day or so. What exactly are we doing before we head to Thunder Tree? And
Just wanted to-
I
wait, back up.
mean,
And
basically at some point, Rissy just kind of wanted to gather the group together since only a few of them have seen her change at all, and only one has seen her true form.
Oh yeah.
And she's not even sure he really registered it.
Elsie's drunk.
Oh, no, not tonight, like the next day.
Like the next day.
This
So the
isn't
next
even her
day,
final
as you guys
form.
are preparing for the, word has gotten out that there's gonna something's gonna go down in 2 days.
Yeah, and
rest?
Astor was actually going to talk to the people at
Oh,
that table
okay.
because they seem to be kind of community leaders of a sort. Just
Yeah.
be like, just explain the situation to them. Be like, yeah, so I don't know if we want to try and evacuate. I know that might not be feasible this time. It could maybe hunker down into caves beneath the manor now that the green brands aren't there.
We'll shore up in
Anyone
the
who can't get out of town.
we'll shore up in the manor for those who can't get out of town. There's still some of us that can scout the area and keep an eye on things. We don't want to incite panic, but it ain't the first time that Phandelin's got on a mass mining spree, so we can figure something out there.
All right, just want to make sure everything was going to be handled. Let us know if there's anything
Phandelin's been here for ages. We ain't gonna die to. We've survived one dragon. We can survive two.
Oh.
Why not? But yeah. So the next day, we'll get y'all gathered up. So Rissy,
Yeah, she would just like maybe, I don't know, pick a time, I guess. Yeah, she
just
just kind
the
of
next day.
yeah, she would kind of gather everybody like upstairs
Okay, we can do
because
that.
she doesn't want to do that in front of everybody
yeah,
in the
no.
tavern.
No one to
Just
do it in
as you
front of
guys
their
are hanging out
dinners.
We've scared
upstairs.
people out of the tavern enough times.
Yeah. So, right. So, y'all, okay. Two of you have seen me, change face. And Max, you actually saw me for what I really am, but I don't know if you registered. Did you?
Yep.
Okay. And you were out of it, so she points to Jasper. So, give me just a sec here. And she'll just kind of deep breath and just let it out. And the cracks will start forming across her complexion and anywhere you can see skin. As it starts looking like it's chipping away to reveal white underneath. Okay, fine.
You walk through a closed door.
I know, right? And eventually she opens her eyes and they're not blue. They're purple.
Oh.
And
Purple.
she's still the same size, but a little small, a little less muscular, and this is the real me. That I didn't really know that I was there for a bit.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's been since you've been able to be.
A while. Long enough. But,
It's a really special thing you can do here, Chrissy.
changelings.
You have to say I do like this eye color. I'm a bit biased.
I reckon so. Purple.
Horrible.
I mean, I could
Purple.
look like any of y'all if I wanted to. I don't know if I can do the tail. I might take practice. But I ain't doing that without a change of clothes. These won't grow with me. But I can change my face.
No, we might be able
You want to see me do that again?
Yeah, your chone clothes might not be able to do that, but I'm pretty sure if you could get the right magic, you could. Magic clothes could
You reckon?
be. Yeah,
Well, I'll be.
take some figuring out, but I mean, that'd be a handy thing to be able to do.
That would be handy. Wouldn't have to buy a whole bunch of clothes that, what, just keep one. Be a little easier to travel with than a whole bunch, but. I'm gonna switch back now. And she'll.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
I can Talon from her. I can only be gloves.
You were a box before.
Just looking at
I don't think I can be more than one close. Maybe if you find more mimic friends.
No. We need a mimic suit. No.
Mimic suit.
I don't know about that, little Talon.
Warm and moist.
I don't know about that.
Just a meat dress.
But you are helping. Make a real good set of gloves.
Oh, mimic against all the tender bits.
But
Icky.
yeah, thank you guys for being accepting for not only
you're-
me
you're
but
still
all
you,
of
right?
really all of us for in all our weirdnesses.
Yeah,
Y'all are a
you're
weird
still
group.
you, and Max is still Max. And, I mean, Kane is Jasper, but I mean,
Just a
You're
bunch
still
of
you,
weirdos.
and Max
Right.
is still Max, and Kane is Jasper, but
it's
Same in
still the
spirit.
same. Yeah.
Only because you didn't know the original.
Right. Make for a poor disguise if we could just see right through it.
now we all know the real Rissy.
Yes.
Oh, shucks. We know the real Rissy all along.
Yeah.
Except for all the
Yeah.
murdering.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Fine.
Well, she's not a mass murderer per se. It's
I'm
just
not doing
Well,
that anymore. So.
We're gonna, yeah.
Jasper.
Yeah. Jasper's the only one that's doing
I'm
that.
atoning
anymore.
for that, okay? I'm trying to.
Jasper's the only one that's still doing it, and without the whole atonement thing.
It's fine.
All right. Was there anything else we wanted to do before we headed out? All right. So
Not that I can think of.
Make sure everything's
So excited
settled
with
down. Get out. Get out of your way.
the town is shoring up. They're
Yeah.
not trying to. The town is shoring up. They're not panic. They're not causing panic, but there is movement happening in the town. It almost feels like they're preparing for like a big project. Actually, people seem kind of excited for this new mining prospect
Oh.
under Transcendar Manor.
Right.
And in 3 days' time, you all head to the ruins of Thunder Tree, which only Max is on. Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see.
You all walk through. That's all y'all, right? 4 or 5? Yes. You all walk through Thunder Tree, and it's like there's a lot of things around, but there is also a presence of something bigger, some larger predator looming. And as you approach the tower, the only thing that's still kind of standing here, there's a druid that seems to be waiting for you. Oh, good, you are here.
So well.
Rissy's looking at his eyes since she heard that and just kind of noticing.
They are purple,
Like her.
because we like that color for some reason.
It's not like we were told what the other one was. We
No, you weren't.
You don't know which one is which.
You sure weren't.
But that's fine. Because it worked out so well last time. We're just immediately doing the detect thoughts, and we're just leaving it on.
It's
Surface
fine.
level,
What asshole
but-
green dragon are you?
He detect thoughts. His thoughts are on the anvil and his plan.
Okay.
And he's like, well, the spider has already arrived, so come.
Oh, I have tea set up. Some biscuits.
You get some tea and biscuits.
Were we talking like the real kind of biscuits or those weird like kingdom style with the sugar and stuff?
Kingdom style.
Real
Kingdom
biscuits or
style.
cookies?
Cookies.
Because I want cookies with gravy.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Who would eat cookies with gravy?
I don't know, someplace in the United Kingdom.
Weird.
Don't they just have like tea cookies?
Yes.
serve beans on toast.
They're
They
tiki.
Why
they
the-
don't have any.
The fuck
Say
is
so.
cookies with gravy?
I don't know. They
Because
conquered.
cookies is what they call what we call cookies is our biscuit.
Why are they so
Yeah, they're
call-
backwards?
They
they call
conquered half the
biscuit,
planet
and that's
looking for
I mean,
spices and
technically,
decided
we're
they didn't
the
like any of
backwards
them.
ones since things are so fair.
Oh man.
Is they like salt at least?
Sometimes.
They put salt on their chips.
No. The druid will lead you down the stairs. Aster, you recognize this because this is what you saw from Victor's point of view.
Yep.
Lead you down the stairs into what he will introduce as Wave Echo Cave. It is indeed a pretty large cave. That seems to have once been mined. It kind of seems like he's hollowed it out to make it bigger for himself, what with him being a dragon. And towards the back is a door with no knobs or locks or anything of the sort. And inscribed on the door is a bunch of holy symbols that you guys recognize as holy symbols, but do not recognize what they are for. They depict various things, such as something that looks like a star and a crown. There's a couple that look like one's a butterfly and one's a moth. There's a...
Need chance at interpreting these.
You can try.
All right.
Roll a religion.
Oh, well, never mind. Okay, all right. No, you're right. These are very
Aster, you have
weird.
never seen these before. And
Oh, this wasn't in my chill new book. What the hell?
the biggest one in the middle depicts what seems to be a face that is also simultaneously a hammer and an anvil. And the druid grabs the key and taps it to the door, which opens. And he leads you down. I need to just copy and paste all y'all, actually.
That's funny. You know,
As he...
no moving parts
Yeah.
for the mechanism to get stuck in. Clever.
Yeah, except you need this specific key to get to it. And oh, this was an ordeal.
Tell me about it.
You are led down, and as he leads you, he will transform, and you find yourself in an area
Oh,
Oh my.
place.
Of- glowing.
Oh.
No, there are
It's
two
not
dragons here already. Okay, cool.
It's not quite lava, but it's not.
Oh.
You can't quite tell what it is.
We are just cycling between the thoughts of those three, like each round, like switching to another one.
There is a cloaked man. You guys just saw Alistair. Yeah, that's a centaur that's part spider. That sure is lots of legs.
Have not seen that before.
One venom fang will calm down and stand beside the other venom fang. The other venom fang seems to be sitting there while the one that led you down is carrying himself in a way that is regal. The other venom fang is sitting there looking like a child who's bored at the grocery store.
Fair.
Sir, just level thoughts,
Say,
please.
Rissy's looking at eyes again.
One second. Lots of things. Lots of moving parts. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Rissy's just noticing eye color.
Yeah. This one is purple. This one is a deep gray. Whoops.
Oh.
I'll mark it. Almost as if there is no light behind its eyes. But like not in that it's dead way, in the there is no good there way.
Oh.
The thoughts of everyone are fairly jumbled. One Venom Fang is thinking of the anvil, as is this one. This Venom Fang is constantly cycling watermelon through his head.
Okay, that's new.
Oh, he's stupid.
And before everyone sits an anvil. A giant anvil that has a hammer that seems far too small for it. And behind it is carved into the stone that hammer holy symbol again. The Venom Fang that led you down the simulacrum will tell you not to be alarmed by the other Venom Fang, don't worry about it. And he will explain that the forge is something that was from the ancient endless war. It is said that it was sealed away to stop the Lord, the Chaos God, from finding it. And its power is creation itself. It can forge and mold. So, who is first?
Rissy's just kind of keeping an eye on everything. She's
Did I put
nervous.
Rissy? No, I didn't put Rissy.
Yeah, she's there.
What?
Yeah,
she is.
she is.
She's
She's hiding under
behind
Max.
I just can't see her.
Yeah, she's hiding under Max.
She's
As she
keeping an
does.
eye on everything.
Yeah, she's just kind of keeping an eye on everything, just kind of looking between, all the party, the dragons, and just everything.
The spider will step forward wordlessly.
He didn't
All
even
right.
get the key.
Surface, yeah, definitely focusing on his surface spots as he knows this.
He seems a little he seems almost a little reluctant, but as he
By the way, I won't
approaches
be ugly anymore.
yeah, as he approaches the forge, there's a sort of thrumming. And Rissy, you feel the thrumming more than anyone else.
Okay.
As the hammer glows and begins to float as if it's being held by something invisible. And the spider will say, I wish to be what I have made myself instead of this.
Oh.
And after a pause, there will be a crack as the hammer comes down and strikes the anvil, and the spider will be engulfed in light. The magic radiating off of this isn't quite light, but it's not quite dark either. It's something odd and in between that's unsettlingly neutral. And after a moment, his token didn't change. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Wait, what? Was my crack fairy right the whole time?
After a moment, Alistair will be standing
Oh my god.
in the cloak. He's not gonna look at anyone. He's just gonna wordlessly stand aside and thank Venom Fang for the opportunity. Venom Fang will then turn to you all. Who is next?
I was. Oh.
You need only ask what you want.
There are several questions.
Well, if there's no immediate takers. I don't want to feel like cutting the line.
Should I
good.
should I should I go up there and see if it can help me with the thing that Aster told me is on me?
It can giveth and it can taketh away.
That's kind of unsettling, actually.
The simulacrum is like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to be unsettling. And the other Venom Bag is like...
Rissy's gonna reach up and kind of grab Max's hand and just kind of squeeze it for reassurance.
Come on, let's go. I'll walk with you.
Okay.
As you approach, Rissy,
Yes.
make me a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Mm.
Sorry, I had to remember what I'm doing.
Actually,
Hmm?
make it a private GM roll.
Okay. You
Just
got it.
for funsies.
Okay.
Wait, on the other end of it, is it crit?
Okay. Rissy, as you approach, you feel something reach out. Something squirm in your mind. As it feels as if it knows you. As if it's searching for something familiar, and you hear a voice that's sickeningly smooth. Oh, you're one of mine. What is it you need, little one? I know what you want.
She's just kind of... Her brow is furrowed and just... What do you mean?
By the way,
She
Rissy
just
is the
kinda
only one
mutters-
who can hear it.
She just kind of mutters that out loud. What do you mean? One of yours?
One of mine. We forged the races, and you are what I created. Well, your kind. But that is forgotten in this world. It doesn't matter in the end. What matters is what you want. You want. And you feel it squirm for a minute.
She just kind of rolls her shoulders.
Oh, how sweet. You want to be loved for what you really are. I can
Don't like
help
it.
with.
I don't know if I like that you know that. I don't even know what you are.
I am an old being, or part of one. I reside in the hammer. The endless war took many lives and shattered many souls. I am but one environ of many who got shattered and scattered around. My body is what powered the forge and allowed the creation magic, and I can help you.
Hey.
You need only take me with you when all of this is done.
Take you with me.
You can take the hammer or shatter it and take me. I am but a shard. And put me in a jar and carry you on your person.
I don't... I'll think about... I'll think about that. Hey.
You came to the forge for something else, then?
Mm-hmm.
What can I do for you, little one?
Is it? Hmm.
If you don't want what you want, what is it you are going to ask for?
Rissy's gonna just kind of take a deep breath and just. But before I do, did Aster tell us what?
Aster, yeah,
Yeah.
Agantha told you what was up. Y'all, you know it's
Like-
Gaius.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a powerful one at
And a
that,
powerful one that can't
who
just
have
be
lasted
removed with
this
a remove
long,
curse.
right?
Yeah.
Ninth level nonsense. Like,
Ninth level Gaius. Fuck you.
slap is like literal gear, so like it kind of yeah.
I only came here to wish for this Gaius to be removed from me
Oh.
without harm to me.
Oh, of course not. I would never dream of harming you. One moment. And, Rissy, you feel a warm magic rush through you. It feels oddly familiar. Like stepping into an old pair of slippers. And it squirms around in your mind for a moment longer, and there's almost an audible snap as the gas breaks, and you feel a weight come off of you that you didn't even know was there, and the tension suddenly leaves your body. There we are. That pesky curse won't be bothering you anymore.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
She'll just kind of blink for a minute and just. Okay. Max.
Yeah.
She'll grin at him. I ain't under that compulsion no more.
Just gonna give her a big old toothy smile. Put his fingers in through her hair. Give her a pat.
Just be careful, okay?
All right.
Aster's voice is actually going to appear in Max's head. Just for a moment. It's like, don't know what you're going to ask for, but you're already a good person, so don't want anything
Aw.
to change that.
Well, he'll glance over at Aster and kind of give her a nod.
Rissy will give him a quick hug. Just. You're my best friend, and that's all that matters to me.
And you're mine.
And she'll step back. Not too far, though.
Max is gonna set his face, set his jaw turned to the forge. Stand up as tall as he can. I wish for the power to destroy the hoof utterly.
Max, you hear the same sickeningly sweet voice in your head.
Ugh.
Almost gives a chuckle. Oh. I see. Yes, and you have taken care of my Rissy so well as well. Something special for you, I think.
Don't know what you are, but she ain't yours.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's my fib there.
And that is why I would entrust her to no other. I am part of the being that created what she is. In a sense. I do not own her, I would never. But mine in the same way that a model boat is yours. Not that... Anyway. There is vengeance in your heart. If you let it... It is. Unless you learn to hone it and channel it the correct way. So I'm going to give you that potential and show you what path to take.
that acceptable?
Will it give me the power to destroy the hoof?
I
Utterly.
believe. Yes.
Max, you feel the same wave of magical power course through your veins, and it's almost like something like an arbitrary rule set on session 1 has been holding you back this whole time. And you suddenly feel a surge of your own magical radiant power that courses off of you for a moment in waves before it settles back down as you are able to get yourself under control. And you find yourself... There's no good way to, like, put this in... You're now a vengeance paladin instead of a devotion paladin. Yay!
That
Your oath is
hurts.
changed.
That hurts Max so much more deeply. Because he can no longer defend Rissy.
Oh no.
Again.
He wanted the power to...
Yep. He did.
And as you step away, you're gonna hear, like, just keep taking good care of her. I would appreciate it.
Well, because
Rissy's-
you said now I'm not gonna.
Rissy's just kind of over here, just kind of chewing on her nails, just waiting to see, and just.
He'll pat her on the shoulder as he walks by.
Yeah,
She'll just kind of tilt her head and pat her after him.
Just be careful, Kelsey. I don't want you to change too much either. Like the way you are, Kelsey.
It's Kelsey next.
All y'all, be careful.
Yeah, Cassio. Just walk up. Still a bit somber from the other day. He's been
Scowling at Alistair this whole time.
Alistair is not looking at anyone. He is looking. He's like, nope. He's got a hood up. He's like, no, actually, I know what I'm here for. I know I fucked up. I'm not gonna try. We're just gonna be here.
You're not getting out of this.
That was my twin brother. Ooh. Turns out he was cursed as a drider.
Woo!
The real Alistair is like tied up in a bush somewhere.
Like, I assumed that he wanted to just be a drow again. But no, he's like, no, I'm used to having so many legs now. Like, it's fine.
Used to having
Like,
so many legs.
Make it more socially acceptable.
There was a reason that he was a centaur.
He just wanted slightly less legs.
Slightly less legs. So,
Half as many.
I don't want mandibles anymore.
as you approach Kelsey and pause before it, you hear, "Ah, wizard."
Yes. Suppose you know what as a wizard, seems to be a bit of a trail that follows that.
Well, there are certain stereotypes that goes around with it. You seek such power, but it is a slippery slope, often. What is it you want, Dragonlord?
I do seek power. But I don't seek the tools of some stick in a wizard's tower or cowardice of a man.
I see.
I want to
What
help
is it that-
people. I want to be strong enough to help people.
I see. Well, let me help you with that. And the hammer comes up, and there's a clank, and the magic that flows off is actually going to wrap around Kelsey. And Kelsey, you find yourself draped in a robe. A new fancy robe.
Fancy.
You are now wearing a robe of the Archmagi.
Ooh.
It's lit. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
I don't even know what that is, but let me look that up real
It's
quick.
my favorite freaking. It's one of my favorite items in the entire game.
I don't even know what that is, but
If you aren't wearing armor, your base armor class is 15 plus your dex.
Oh,
You have advantage
don't
on
even
saving
need
throws
armor.
against spells.
What?
Your spell save and spell attack bonus each increase by 2.
Jeez.
Dang.
Hell yeah! So now if he has to make a Constitution save, he gets a +1.
Look, guys! He's not squishy.
I mean, he's
Yes, he
still
is.
kind of squishy.
He's still kind of squishy, but you know.
That doesn't help his 20 HP.
No.
No.
He's just squishy, wearing nice robes,
At least he
That's
gets
some
to
better.
die pretty.
Yeah.
nice white robes. He is no
So-
longer Kelsey the purple. He's Kelsey the white.
He's Kelsey the White. I hope that this serves you well. Something
gonna
that
say
will
anything.
bolster you. Oh, nope. Okay, bye.
Yeah, he's not gonna say
Oh, okay,
anything.
bye.
Just still pissed off about Alistair.
It's fair. As you should.
Rent free.
The Venom Fangs will turn to Aster next.
Alright. Step up a bit. Just don't want any of them to die. Just anything to help keep us safe.
To help keep you and your friends safe.
If I can, yeah.
Okay. Noble. I like this one. The hammer is gonna come up and bang against the anvil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You are all engulfed in magical power that almost doesn't make your skin crawl, and all of you now are wearing and are attuned to an amulet of health,
Oh, fun.
which your con score is 19 while you wear this amulet.
Mhm.
Also, this one is fancy. If you
You're saying about Kelsey having that negative con save? Not anymore.
if you are reduced to 0 hit points once per day, you can be reduced to 1 hit point instead.
Oh.
Quite a few of us will get more hit points from having.
Yeah, I hope so.
I know Aster and Kelsey will.
And after,
Dang, that makes
I
quite a
hope
difference.
that
Okay.
is acceptable to you. Protect your friends well.
Thank you very much.
And as Aster steps away, they're gonna turn to Jasper.
I mean, he's not gonna move. It's just
The simulacrum's
from
gonna. Is there
nothing from that
anything?
thing that I want.
Nothing that you want?
Well, anything I want, it's not gonna be given to me by the whatever that is.
Are you sure?
Some things have to be earned the right way.
Very wise. Very well then. It is my turn, and the simulacrum is going to spread his wings. As he steps forward, the first Venom Fang, the real one, is going to shake his head and just be like, this is never going to work. I've told you, this isn't going to work. The other Venom Fang rolls up his metaphorical sleeves and approaches the anvil. He says, am going to become something better than what I am. I wish to shine with glory like the gems that I love. I wish to no longer be green, but to be emerald.
Look,
I wish to be real.
how come he has 3 wishes?
You know, because he's a fuck off. Because he's a big fuck you dragon.
Why can't we
he's
wish for
making
infinite wishes?
He's making specifications.
He's making specifications. He knows what he wants. You guys didn't.
I wish for more wishes.
I'd like to change my
There's
wish.
a pause. There's a pause, and then the Venom Fang says, the simulacrum says, "Yes, I am sure that is what I want." There's a glowing from the hammer as it raises up higher than it had before. And as it comes down, there's a pulse greater than everything else. And there is a crack as the magic seeps from the anvil and the hammer and wraps around the simulacrum. And for a moment, the scales on him turn to gemstones as his whole body seems to be turning into emerald. You guys have never heard of an emerald dragon, but sure, why not? If this anvil can create something, it can't.
He is the first.
He is the first. There's pulse after pulse after pulse, and slowly the other Venom Fang starts to chuckle as the crack in the anvil gets bigger and bigger, and suddenly it shatters. And only one shard remains, embedded in the stone. The simulacrum's scales turn a deep black as it almost begins to shatter too. And there is but only one yelp of somebody, that maybe Venom Fang, maybe Alistair, you can't tell, telling you all to get down before the anvil explodes in the magical, the shard explodes. And the magical waves that come off of it do... not that. Not a D100. Sorry. Not a D100.
So we're all supposed to, like, run and hide?
Everyone make me a strength save.
Oh.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh boy.
Uh, uh,
Chelsea got 18 plus 2. Thank God for those ropes.
Jasper, Rissy, Kelsey, and Maxwell, you all are not blown back, but Aster is. Aster, you are blown back against the nearest thing. And you all take...
oh.
And you all take... Make sure this is gonna do the right amount of damage to all y'all with your new fancy bullshit. Yes, awesome. You all take 57 points of force damage as the magic bombards you.
Crap.
On the plus side, you're all at basically death saves thanks to Aster's thing.
Yeah.
You watch as the simulacrum shatters and fades into nothing. And then and you watch as the explosion rends the scales and flesh from the real Venom Fang as he laughs maniacally.
What?
A shield goes up from Alistair, barely saving him.
What?
And there's a pause as there is nothing but a skeleton of what was once Venom Fang before you, and then it starts to move.
Oh.
And its eyes begin to glow. And it whips its head around and says, "Will you take me with you now?" And it rears up for a blast of force. However, as it does, there's a blast of magic missile. Oh, that is loud. Fudge. There's a blast of some kind of magic attack from behind you all. And you hear, "Okay, did I do that right, Darren?" And Darren is suddenly there.
Okay.
What
the fuck you doing here, homeboy?
Running ahead, shouting to Sister Garael, who is behind you, that she did fine and not to stop. The dragon turns to Darren, who has a hoe in one hand and a pot lid that you think is a shield in the other.
Oh my god.
And he gives a whistle. And suddenly you hear, "Delivery!" And all of the goblins appear and begin to drag you all out and away.
The goblins appear.
However, and as you start to be drug away, one goblin grabs, Max and Rissy, and the other two goblins grab Aster. Darren is knocked away, and Venom Fang rears back and blasts cold, necrotic breath at you. And as he does, there's a strum from Aster's mourning strings as one of the strings break, and a Gantha appears, shielding you all from it. "I did not protect one family member before. It won't happen again." And with that, you are all able to scramble away.
Oh my.
Back to
Dang.
somewhere. As you all escape, the cave begins to collapse around you. It is looking as if you are not going to make it, and Darren says as much. Alistair will take out both of his staffs, his gnarled branch and his fancy one. He will hand one to Darren. They will share a look and a nod as Alistair waves his staff and shields everyone from the falling rubble, allowing you to narrowly escape. And you will come out at Old Owl Well. And that
No one thinks of
is
it.
where we will leave it tonight.
Oh, that was so cool.
So,
And
thank you
everyone's
guys.
dead.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Had a ton of fun with this one. Join us next week for more.